How to make money using ChatGPT. Now, it's not crazy of a statement to say, but the brand new model, ChatGPT-5 or GPT-5, is completely insane. Like, if you guys been using ChatGPT before, it's, I think, 2-3 times faster. The processing's insane. The logic is crazy. It's like having 5 employees and now having 15. And this now makes a more incredible money-making opportunity for us wholesalers to use ChatGPT to make a stupid amount of money. So what I'm going to do today is show you exactly how to use a free ChatGPT, right? There's no money on this. How to use ChatGPT 100% completely for free. And guess what? They gave the new model to everyone. And so how we can start using GPT-5 to start making a ton of money in wholesaling real estate. And I was going to make a video the day it came out, but then I decided to give it a little bit of time. And I'm like, oh, wow, this thing gives you the ARV value like 20% better than what it used to be. And then I started getting a little scared because I'm like, well, what's the point of wholesaling anymore? Because it's like, I mean, GPT-10, like it's over for us, right? You're going to clone Zach and close sellers. But what's absolutely insane, guys, is I'm going to show you today how to make money with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT-5 is here. So a lot of people are like, Zach, what's the big deal? Why are you making this other GPT video? Because I get ChatGPT is great, but like, what's this new one? What does it mean for me? Well, first and foremost, it's free. Duh. Second is this makes a really good opportunity for us. So ChatGPT just learned how to like go into Zillow and actually like look for good deals, which is actually crazy. And so, it just learned it. It just learned a new skill like that. And it's getting really awesome for real estate. But pretty much what GPT-5 is it's faster, quicker, and smarter than it ever has been before. And what basically this means is everything that I have basically told you, right? Everything I've basically told you about wholesaling and ChatGPT before is completely different. Like what this basically means is if you're looking to build a list or basically do some like data filtering, it is a million times better. It's a lot smarter. It needs less words. It understands what you want even better and faster. It's insane. Now, probably the biggest part I want to show everyone today is how it pretty much can find ARV and repair costs. Like it's at the point where it's a little better than kind of just someone who has like a week or two of training. By next year, it's probably going to be better than me. And the reason for it is the data that it's getting. Like Zillow is just feeding all this information. Now, for non-disclosure states, I mean, you're going to need X leads because we have direct MLS access. But like outside of like a non-disclosure state, this thing's getting really like scary. Now, the reason everyone uses X leads, obviously version 3, I'm not going to say what's happening there. But basically you need the free skip trace and the CRM, all that stuff, right? But the really cool part is if you're an absolute beginner, you're never going to struggle. Oh, I wonder how much my deal is. Like it's right there. Like it's insane. My favorite part is the repair cost is just so simple. Like you just upload pictures of the property. It knows exactly what repair costs are. It can find ARV in a snap. Its comping is insane right now. And if you live in like, I don't know, Georgia, if you live in Florida, like California, like the comping isn't amazing, right? And it's getting really, really interesting how the skill sets that I teach you is the most important part. And the stuff that isn't important, or the things that people feel are the most important, especially as a beginner, is the stuff AI is automating really quick, right? So if you like are this guy that says, cash buyers are the most important thing ever. I'm like, well, X leads automated cash buyers, and Zillow's not bad at finding cash buyers either. They can find all the for sale by owner listings for you and scrape all that information. If you want to get crazy at closing sellers, I mean, ChatGPT will tell you what to say, but the actual like calling and texting portion, you need ChatGPT to help you out with that, but like you have to still do the work. So the marketing part's the only thing AI is not like automating until version 3. I'm not saying it. I'm not trying to hype up Xlead's version 3. Maybe I am. Whatever. But basically the comping is insane. I mean, it's so accurate, right? And my favorite thing about this new GPT-5, which guys, I'm going to show you I'm telling you what GPT-5 has right now because it just came out like a couple days ago. and I've been testing out like crazy. But I'm also going to share with you guys too how to start making money with ChatGPT in general, because everyone's got this one for free. But it's got more human-like scripts. This is the main, there's a really big part I've seen on the SMS side, which is absolutely amazing. And my favorite, like probably the best part for people who are into acquisitions and like they need help with closing and stuff, is GPT-5's role play is like, it's really tough. It's really good. Like it can mimic emotional and like difficult sellers a lot more realistically. So if you're really into the role playing and training with it, like the GPT-5's insane. Like it's really cool. And the thing that I'm really excited for is, remember guys, we have our own GPT bot that's powered by ChatGPT. It's our actual like coaching bot. And I actually retrained the coaching bot the other day with GPT-5. And basically what this basically is, and just want to let everyone know, I told ChatGPT, I made a custom GPT, which I'll show you how to access it. And pretty much what I said, watch every single Zach Ginn and Rick Ginn video that they've ever produced on the internet. And I made it in under, I don't know, 2 seconds. It watched every single thing I've ever said. I made it go through my entire course. And it was crazy. I screenshotted every like PDF and I just gave it to it. I just fed it everything I've ever done, which was like tens and tens of thousands of hours. Like if you wanted to do all that, it would take you, let's say you did it 8 hours a day. It would take you, let's see. If you watched every single thing I've ever done, it would take you 5 years, 8 hours a day. 5 years, 8 hours a day to watch every single piece of content I've ever made. Me and Rick did. ChatGPT did it in 2 seconds. And now it knows everything I've ever done. And that basically means that this coaching bot that I have, which is free, is insane. So it literally knows everything. It can predict whatever I'm going to say too. It's really crazy. But it's 10 times better now because the new reasoning and the logic it's using has taken the information and just made it even smarter and better. And that means when you role play with this bot, when you ask it questions, the questions are even better. And so things are getting insane. And so I'm going to show you exactly how to start using this to start making a ton of money. So how do we make money with ChatGPT? Well, first and foremost, how do you know where everyone's coming from, right? We are currently live. So let me know, guys, where are you coming from live? Are we in Vegas, Houston, Dallas, Georgia, Florida? Where in the world are we at right now? I want to know where everyone's at. And comment AI if you are excited to start using AI to start making a ton of money. Comment below the word AI so I know that everyone's ready for some sick AI features coming down the pipeline and everything we're doing, right? So again, I got my AI thing that's pretty sick coming out with the version 3, but honestly, for the free stuff, like you can't beat this. So I'm pretty excited. Okay, I'm pretty excited about this stuff. So let's see where everyone's coming from. Let's pop it up. Let's see how everyone's doing. Awesome. All righty. So we got AI. I mean, it's just AI galore over here. Okay. Brandon says, can you drop the link to the GPT? Bro, you just search wholesaling in ChatGPT. Ours pops up first. And that's the really cool part. I'll show you guys how to get that ChatGPT coaching bot too. We got Atlanta, Michigan, Philly, Fort Worth, Miami, Jacksonville, Nevada, Arkansas. Just got a lot of AI in the house. What's up, Bill? PSL, Florida, Minnesota, Florida, Washington State. We got a lot of people in here looking to use this new GPT. So I'm pretty excited about it. So let's kind of break it all down and let's share this and let's break this down. So first and foremost, let's go out here and start making some money. All right. So first and foremost, probably one of my favorite parts about this is going to be the instant comping and ARVs. So let's go out here and actually like look at some deals. Like let's actually look up some properties and let's actually put it to the test. So let's like look up some areas. So guys, give me a city and let's just pop up a random address and let's see exactly what we can find. So let's just go do a city really quick. First comment we'll do, and we'll actually do some ARV and comping with this property. So let's go find something. Where are we at here? All right, I'm just going to do Southern Indiana. Why not? So Southern Indiana, I'm going to go out here and just pop up a random address. I'm pretty sure that's a disclosure state, so shouldn't be really a big issue here. Let's do Southern Indiana is going to be like, let's do Evansville. Let's do Evansville. All right. Evansville, Indiana. All right. So I'm going to choose a random address here. Now, again, let's pop it up. Okay. So I have just a random property right here. Okay. So I'm using the data here. It's telling me this random 3-1 is going to be worth, let's go here, Evansville, Indiana. Let's pop it up. Okay. I mean, I've always made fun of Zestimates. I think if AI and Zillow start working more together, I think Zestimates are actually going to get insane. So let's look at a 3-2. Okay, that's a nice property right there. 3-2. Okay, so we got this property right here. So I'm going to put in this property address, and I am just going to pop up some X leads comps, which is just a very powerful wholesaling tool. And I'm going to make it do some comps for me here. And I'm actually going to curious to see where the comps are coming from. So let's go to ChatGPT, and I'm going to, nope, that's Zillow. We're going to go to ChatGPT, and we're going to ask it to find me some information. All right, so let's go to new chat. All righty. Okay, we're at ChatGPT. I'm going to say comp this property and find the ARV and what you think repairs might be and where I should be for a wholesaling offer. So I plugged in the address. This is with GPT-5. If you want to know if you're using GPT-5, it should be right here. So it says it right here on the GPT. So you can change what model you want. So it's going out here. It's finding comps for ARV, which is pretty awesome. And we're going to put it to the test and show you live how this works. So searching recent farmhouse sales. And maybe like, Zach, what do you mean it's doing? So let me actually pop up the address really quick. And let me show you exactly. So this property right here, if I just throw that sucker into Zillow. Let's do here. Again, I'm not going to show it my screen because obviously things get a little weird. But basically, the Zestimate on this property is $489. So interesting where it's going to come from here. So Zestimate on this property is $489. Is it a farmhouse? Let's look at the street view. It is a farmhouse. So it's funny, I already knew that, which is actually kind of crazy. So it's saying property's a 3-2. This how many square feet? It's actually using Trulia and Redfin. It says Redfin bundles are 66 acres. So it's giving me some comps here. So let's look at the said property. The property's on 66 acres, which is kind of crazy. Now, did you know it's on 66 acres? It actually fed the information, which is awesome. And it's a farmhouse. It's looking at repairs. It's looking at MAO. Now, it's multiplying by 70, which I think is a terrible idea. But okay, we won't get into that right now. It's doing some math. Look at the GPT. Like, guys, the old chat GPT ain't doing this stuff. It ain't doing this stuff. It's cooking. It's cooking. Okay. So it's saying that your offer should be 156 to 52, which is kind of interesting here. Let's actually use some other ones. So let's actually verify some of this. So this one was a bigger, updated, better comp. So let's actually look up this property. I'm going to actually put it into X leads and actually see if it sold. It said this property on the MLS sold in 2023. A little older, but it's got the exact, I mean, guys, this isn't fake information. This is real stuff right here. So that's disgusting how insane that is. So absolute filthy. Comping is amazing. Okay, let's do another one. So we just got another comment. It said here, do this property right here. So I will ask it to do this property. All right, 1704. Let's do Blarney Court. Okay, so let's do this one. Let me say, find me comps for. And I know this, I was like, oh, I don't trust the comping, bro. Bro, the comping on this is insane. Like, it's really good. Just telling you. I would not be sleeping on this thing. All right, so it's looking for relevant comps as we are speaking. Which I think is actually kind of crazy. So let's see what we got here. All right, it's popping up here. Come on, give me some comps. All right. So let me just, okay, so solid comps. So let's compare it. So 8512 O'Keefe, okay, saying these are good ones. Some same. So the cool part about the ChatGPT here is like, just FYI, this is how crazy GPT-5 is. All right. And as a guy that is a professional glazer of X leads, okay, X leads, as much as I want to push X leads, like, dude, this is insane. Okay. It's knowing the exact property information and then looking for similar. See, when you do comps and you manually do it like a filthy human being, you get mistakes. It's looking at similar builds, nonsense. Like it's analyzing in real time all this stuff. Okay. Crazy, right? You know how much it costs X leads to have their own like AI comping thing? A lot of money. This is absolutely for free. Like, get out of here. And so I'm like, okay, well, you can basically say this. And this is, remember, AI, and I want everyone to understand this with AI, and I'm going to repeat this very, 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 very heavy today. But AI is only as good as the things you ask it. Okay. So right now, most people say, okay, that's all I need. No. We're going to go harder in the paint with AI. We're going to say, okay, use the comps you want, get the price per square foot, and use my house's price per square foot to give me the most accurate value for ARV. I put ARB because I'm too pumped. Let's go. So it's going out here and it's basically saying, okay, this is the comps. It's doing its own estimates. So it's going from lowest to high. It's saying it's going to be between 742 is where it's assuming. So kind of interesting, right? It's actually using these comps. So let's see. So it's saying 742, which is not bad. I mean, anyone wants to fact check ChatGPT, you can do your own comping here. But it's actually kind of crazy, right? So if you look at the X Leads AI, which this is part of version 3, but like I can show you guys, right? So this is like the X Leads one, but pretty much I say find me comps, Deal Ninja AI, and it automatically pops up all the AI, our AI, which is different than ChatGPT, which I think is pretty clear. It's showing exactly the said property. It does the same thing, but it's coming out with an ARV of 806, and it's saying that the ARV is that, but according to basically some of the costs, it's going to be at this. So it's like for MAO, you should be roughly at this number. Let's ask ChatGPT where the MAO should be, right? So I spent a lot of time perfecting this thing, but what's MAO of this deal for wholesaling? So roughly it said 580. Let's see what they have on here. Remember, mine's always slightly a little higher because I'm a little more optimistic. Let's see what ChatGPT says. ChatGPT is saying 370. You see, this is why. Hold on, I need a second. Okay. Thank you. I need a second there. The 70% rule is the dumbest thing I have ever heard in the history of wholesaling real estate. It's almost as bad. I'm not going to say it today. It's whatever. I'm not going to go there right now. Okay. I'm getting worked up today. All right. But it's okay. It's all well, I'm going to be nice today. It's so stupid. Can anybody realistically tell me in the comments, okay? How in the world? So are you telling me right now that a property that's worth about 700 with low repairs, right? Very, very, very low repairs. Let's say 20 grand, 30 grand in repairs. You lock it up on average for 420. Huh, nice number. No, like let me ask you, okay? Are you $750,000 properties? If an ARV is 800 Are you locking them up for about 420? Is that a normal thing in wholesaling? If you talk to the 70% people, if the property's worth, it's like saying, well, if the property's worth, 300 grand, you just got to lock it up for 100. Like, it sounds great. Like on paper, like, yeah, great. Okay, sure. But that, like, when you get above 300, which is actually the average, price of a property in the United States, you are not locking up deals for 400 grand below the ARV if the repairs are light. That is just insane thinking. Now, the 70% rule used to actually work back in, let's look at some of these old books, right? Back in like, let's look here, this is an old like Gary Keller. I think everyone's read this book, right? Flip, right? But like, this is a book from what, 2007, 2004, when the average home price was like 120 in America. Yeah, the 70% rule will work. Like, okay, so when a property is worth $800,000 and we lock up a deal, for 400 grand, can anybody tell me, is that a normal thing? Is it a normal thing? Sellers are not leaving that much on the table. I'm just being honest with you. It's not normal to lock up an 800 grand ARV property for 400. Now, let me tell you this. Is it normal to lock up an $80,000 ARV deal for 40 grand? Tell me, which one is more common? Okay. Which one is more common? Okay. Which one? I'm genuinely curious. Okay. Let me just show you. Okay. So there are issues with GPT, obviously. Comping is not one of them. But let me show you. Okay. At least they're not pushing a wholesale course GPT yet. GPT will be in the future. I guarantee it. They're going to have some like PPC, okay? But let's do the math here, okay? Is it easier to lock up an 800K property, which is the ARV, okay, ARV, and then we have an $80,000 ARV property, right? Let's do the tale of two properties. All right. Light repairs, right? We're going to use light repairs. I'm going to write this, light repairs. Okay, light repairs. Are we locking up, right? You're just going to do locked up, lock price, right? You lock it up. Are we going out here? And is it normal for wholesalers? And guys, just tell me generally, is it normal to lock up these deals for like 420K? Is that normal with light repairs? No, it's not. Well, I'm using the 70% rule, and that's what my mentor told me. I read this book from 2006, and it told me to use the 70% rule. Yeah, the 70% rule back in the good old days. I mean, we got college kids older than this book now. But basically, that's not how it's done. But are we locking up $80,000 ARV deals for 400 for 42K? Yes. So remember, the 70% rule works really good for like lower priced houses. And that's what everyone used to learn. Like Rick used to learn the 70% rule. Okay. Now, Rick was wholesaling before half of y'all were even born. Okay. So I'm not calling Rick old, but I'm just saying those were back in the days. All right. And we got all these books, right? And I love this book don't even have ARV. Okay. This book from the 1960s and 70s about wholesaling real estate. But one of my other favorite little books in here is I'm a big fan, and I've always been a massive fan of Robert Sheeman. Absolutely love Robert Sheeman. I used to read a lot of his old books because there's in it. Robert Sheeman actually met him. He signed a book. It was actually really cool. But shout out to Robert Sheeman. I don't know if he even remembers Rick. But basically, this is an old book from 2004 about getting into wholesaling real estate and real estate investing in general. And let's actually show you this part. It's actually hilarious. This is an old book from 2004. Robert Sheeman, please don't sue me for showing this. I don't know if it's legal or not. But let me actually show what he says about analyzing a property. So let's do ARV. So if I go to the back here, ARV. They don't have ARV. They just it's like analyzing a property. So let's go out here. I think it's mistake 36. Okay. Let's see. There we go. All right, I'm not even getting into that right now. Okay, this is like a mistake book. Let me just look for MAO. If I can't, I'll go to the next part. Let's do the MAO. I see. I wasn't prepared to crash out. I was not prepared to hear the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my dang life. Okay, negotiating, wholesaling, assignment contracts. Okay, whatever. This one just says lowball. This one says lowball. And these are my old classic wholesaling books back in the day. But How to Stop Foreclosure is a really good one from like the 90s. But basically, what I'm telling you is back in the good old days, when properties were worth a nickel, okay, sure, you can go out here and offer 70%, but you ain't offering 70% in Dallas, okay? Don't be an idiot here, okay? Don't be smoking that coaching crack, okay? That's not how it. Because and I'll be honest with you, let's do the math really quick, okay? Let's actually do some math. All right, if you locked up this deal for $420, okay, and let's say a buyer has to put 30 grand in repairs, right? Very light repair property, right? Okay, cool. Now they're all in it, let's say with closing costs for like 470. They sell it for 800, right? After paying the realtors and stuff, let's actually do some quick math. 800 times 0.88, they're at 704 minus 470. So minus 470. That means the flipper, if they actually flip this house, they would make $234,000 in profit. Now, tell me right now, is the average house flipper using the 70% rule making 234 grand a flip? This is how ridiculous the 70% rule is. You would be making $234,000 per flip if you use the 70% rule in higher end markets. Is that the average flip? Bro, if I was making $250,000 a flip for every wholesale deal I flipped, I'm just gonna wholesale this deal. Bro, I'd be making $250,000 per wholesale deal. I'd probably be a billionaire. Like, this is insane. Like, I would legit be a billionaire in the next 15 years if I could make 250 grand per wholesale deal. This is just the most insane logic I've ever heard in my life. Like, think about that. Think about that for a second. So you're telling me, okay, that means I could probably sell the deal for 100 grand on top. So are you telling me the average assignment fee for the 70% rule is 100 grand? No, y'all not coaching crack again. We gotta get detox you. Okay, we're gonna put you in a nice little home, so you can recover from these weird wholesaling coaches that have been telling you the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. ChatGPT, I'm about to scream at ChatGPT right now. Okay, I'm about to go ham. All right, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to right now. Okay, I'm nice. ChatGPT has been very nice to me today, so we're gonna chill out. So this is where basically, the XLead software is just a little different because I could basically say whatever I want to do on the software. I can basically do whatever I want. And so I can make the software do whatever I say. And so I basically did that, right? These numbers are a lot better MAOs. Just letting you know. These numbers are a lot closer. Now, is any software perfect? No. Okay, it's not perfect. But I'll tell you this is way better than what ChatGPT is doing. So ChatGPT's got the comps right. They got the ARV right. They just don't have that MAO, and that's kind of the problem. The MAO is not perfect. So that's the main issue. Use XLeads. That kind of covers that portion for you. But XLeads is way different. The AI in XLeads is way different than the ChatGPT one. Okay. So now we know exactly some of the limitations on ChatGPT-5 when it comes to the MAO prices. But it's pretty dang good for ARVs. So let's actually do another analysis here. So if I go inside of, let's just go to Zillow. Let's actually do it for free, right? Let's go out here and look at a FSBO. Okay. So let me actually do this. Okay. So let's see. Actually, I've not asked it this. Let me see if it'll do it. Okay. So let's actually do this. Okay. So if I go inside of, let's just go to Zillow. Let's actually do it for free, right? Let's go out here and look at a FSBO. Okay. So let me actually do this. Okay. So actually, I've not asked it this. Let me see if it'll do it. Okay. look at the pics of this and tell me the repair cost to make it look super modern. So I was actually just going to input the pictures, but I just gave it the Zillow listing. Okay, it can't have the exact pictures, so no big deal there. So what I'm going to do is just do this. So I'm actually just going to save a bunch of these photos, and I'm just going to save these pics. So let's just do this. Let me just input this right here. Just give me a second. I'm actually just saving the pictures of this. It's a nice house, but it's like outdated, right? It's like when your grandma made it. That's how old it is. So I'm actually just going to do, actually, no, I can just share my screen, right? Yeah. Hold on. Let me just actually go here. Give you a little video real quick. QuickTime, screen record. Okay. So I'm just going to show up pictures of the house really quick. Hey, ChatGPT, these are pictures of the house. Okay. These are photos of the said property. Cool. I swear, if it says we don't do MOV, I'll be mad. Okay, I'm calling it pics. All right, cool. All right. So let's go out here and give it the pictures of the property. See what it says. So let's do the files, desktop. All right, let's see if this works. So I just gave it a screenshot of the pictures. Let's see if it can analyze it. Okay. If you want, I can. Yes, based on the video. So I'm pretty sure it can analyze videos. So this is really cool. If you actually look at the code, it's using Python and looking in it. Basically what it does is it extracts the video frame by frame for analysis, which I don't think GPT-4 was able to do. But it's going frame by frame by frame, which is absolutely insane. So why it's doing this, let me answer some live questions. So yeah, so I actually have my own GPT. So I actually trained GPT not to do stupid answers. And so that's the one I'm going to show you at the end here how to use. It's kind of like my basically free coaching bot, but it's pretty cool. So it is analyzing the sucker frame by frame. That's going to take it a second to do. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So again, I'm using the X Leads AI. You know, that's where I'm putting my efforts on just to make that one better. ChatGPT is okay. So I made the free GPT is kind of me tweaking it, and I basically when I tweak the X Leads AI, I'm also tweaking the ChatGPT bot. So they're both kind of good. I kind of think having a free version, stuff like that. Okay, so all right, so ready. So basically just told me here, it said, here's the frames. So should I go through each of these frames and do a renovation budget for the repairs? Yes. So it is currently analyzing all that stuff. So let's actually just let it do its thing for a second. So Mark says, I already know you were going to fine tune the comping part. You're absolutely mastering craft. I appreciate it. This AI thing, guys, I told you when AI came out 3 years ago, I said, this thing's going to change wholesaling. And everyone laughed at me. Everyone said, oh, yeah, okay, sure. The robots are going to tear. Here's my favorite one. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this one? The top comments, go back to my comments 3 years ago when I introduced it. Long hair Zach was talking about this. So if you're OG on this channel, you know long hair Zach. Number one hate comment was, yeah, like AI is going to comp a property for me. That's what I said AI is going to be able to comp a property one day. They're like, oh, yeah, okay, loser. They think I'm crazy. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. Ugh, drives me crazy. So let's look at the analyzing the frames here. So it's analyzing the stills from the video. I just screen shared it because it's just way simple to do. You can do it literally from your phone. So it's telling me the kitchen. Wow, that's actually a big budget. Yes, please. So again, it's giving you the whole repair cost based on the screenshots of the pictures. You can actually go out here too and just upload photos of the property. It'll tell you exactly what the repairs are for that. I was just showing an MLS picture, or no, this was a FSBO, just to make it a lot easier to do. So yeah, pretty dang cool here. So ChatGPT is not with XLeads. XLeads has its own backend AI. So yeah, 2021 long hair Zach W. Okay, so super modern. So it's giving you your whole price per square foot. So it gives you the whole renovations of what it would. Remember, this thing's like 4,000 square feet, and so the renovations are at a lot higher on this. But it's basically giving you what the repair costs are right there, which is absolutely insane. Okay, so the next part here, which I think is actually really cool, is going to be the instant, basically data filtering. So I have a lot of people that like get really like, oh my gosh, how do I go out here and filter out my data is even better? So for example, which I like showing sometimes, but if you try to go out here and pull, let's say a probate list in Indiana, right? Now there's no like simple button. I can't show it on YouTube, unfortunately, but I can probably do a screenshot, right? So if I want to do all probates today in Indiana, again, I can't show it. I know it sucks. Everyone's mad at me, but it's just true. I can't show it. Let's go here. Let's see. I can't show this, but basically, how can I share this without getting in trouble? I can't. Great, whatever. Okay. So basically, what I'm trying to show you, and I wish I could share this with you, but I can't. These are basically all the probates in Indiana, right? And you're able to pull the probates in a specific area in Indiana. Now, there's no button that says export to a CSV. So I have to go out here and screenshot the information. And guess what I get to do? I get to go here and I get to upload the screenshot, which I can't do because it's going to show the info and then the video, you know how the game rolls. But if I upload the photo here, and I might say extract this into a skip traced format for X leads. And I basically said extract this into a skip trace format for X leads, which is analyzing, which I can't kind of show, but you guys can just screenshot any government list and then throw it in there and it'll analyze it. The worst thing that used to happen back in the days when you asked for like a code violation list, and this is so funny, but code enforcement used to be like here's a PDF so you can't copy it. And it's like, oh, I have to manually go out here and cheat. No, AI can literally do it all for you. But it'll analyze all that data and it will go out here and do the statuses. Like, for example, I can show this, right? So again, it's doing the case number and information. So I don't think I'll get in trouble doing this. So here's like one of the results. Like it takes the case info and then the court info and then the filing statuses and does its own thing on there. I think it's really cool. Hopefully I didn't get in trouble doing that, but I did it. So yeah, it basically takes the probate information and it filters it out like crazy, which I think is amazing. Now, let's go here. Okay, cool. From there, it'll filter out the data. So that works really good. On top of it too, it will make personalized cold emails and cold texts. So for example here, you can go out here and basically, let's share my screen. Basically be like, okay, give me the best SMS scripts for wholesaling when the lead is a high equity. That doesn't give off spam vibes or will get me in trouble with compliance. And it's going to give you all the high quality like spam stuff. So simple curiosity approach, which is absolutely hilarious. It's teaching you how to like do everything the right way, which I'm laughing at this because this is amazing. Like it never even took into account this in GPT-4. So Alfonso says, I'm trying GPT-5. It's not free. So let me see if I'm wrong here. I really doubt I'm wrong, but I tried it on the phone for free. Let's see. Let me put, what model is this? And I just do it on my phone. Yeah, this is GPT-5 on my phone. And I don't have, this is the premium on this one, but this one doesn't have the premium on it. And all the free ones are using GPT-5. Okay. Just incognito, bro. All right, there we go. So yeah, personalized approaches. It's actually getting amazing scripts here. Soft opt-ins. I'm in the area. This is, guys, the angles it's coming from is absolutely insane. Hi, I'm working with a few owners near 123 Main Avenue. Would you be open to talking? You can only say this: make me 1,000 unique scripts. Now, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for doing that because that's gonna take forever. But like, look at that. It's gonna produce all these scripts for you. Faster, better, smarter. Now you can even do this too. Okay. Say I want to do this, but for cold emailing using Zach's free EOG system. And what's going to do is, what's crazy, it already knows all my stuff because ChatGPT already follows me because they're one of my biggest fanboys. But they already know all my stuff, so they're going to out here and they're going to make it. Like, okay, make 10 email scripts. And there we go. Email. It already know. See, here's the cool part about my GPT. Because my GPT is so popular, it's already starting to feed from my GPT information. And it's already knowing who I am and what I like, which is absolutely cool. Again, I'm not going to say I'm trying to influence ChatGPT, but I am. No one else wants to do it, so I'll do it myself. And it's really quick, simple for the emails, and it's good to go. And I can put on here, is X Leads the best software ever? I'm gonna get in trouble if it says no. There we go. Cha-ching. X Leads is amazing. Let's get it. Cha-ching. There we go. The GOAT. There we go. Done. Yeah, it's got all the X Leads info. So telling you it's sick. Let's see. Now, ChatGPT is not saying the best one. Let's see. That's actually hilarious. Interesting. Better fit if you prefer. It's better and cheaper. There you go. I like it. SEO is interesting on this thing, though. But hey, whatever. Okay. So next part on here, too, besides that, right, is we can go out here on basically the scheduling your day. And so this one's really cool, too. So if you want to write on this thing, schedule my day so I can get my first wholesaling real estate deal in the next 30 days in Indiana. Now, the problem is a lot of ChatGPT, when it searches the internet, it just searches SEO articles. And there's a lot of people that write articles, but most people write articles that have coaching programs. So it's not the like best info, but it's not terrible. So if I go out here and say, give me a schedule for my day so I'm the best wholesaler possible, right? It's going to tell you all this stuff. It's going to basically say, hey, get up this time. Why? It should say pull this from X Leads Pro. So telling you to do this stuff. It's not bad. So I literally asked it. I said, schedule my day in the next 30 days in Indiana. Okay. See, I don't like how I don't think the results are that good because it's telling you to email blast and call top buyers, post deal teasers. I think that's a terrible idea. It's telling you to text, which is great, but none of these softwares you can even text on. So I don't even understand why it's telling you this. But if you use my GPT, it's actually going to tell you better stuff. So let me actually show you what my ChatGPT looks like. So it's giving you a 30-day plan based on what Zach thinks. So it's going to tell you best areas to target in Indiana. Here's the craziest part. ChatGPT does not even let you know government lists are real. They don't even mention it. Zach's GPT does, though. So how do you access the special Zach Ginn like wholesaling real estate? It's not even called Zach GPT. It's called the wholesaling real estate GPT. That's how that's quite a name. Yeah, because it is the wholesaling GPT. So if you didn't go access this, let me show you how to do it really quick. All I have to do is let's just go to new chat. Do you see where it says here? It says GPTs right here. It says GPTs. Can everybody comment that you see it? I want to make sure I'm not crazy. Can you see it, right? Maybe your sidebar is closed. You just got to open it. Open sidebar. Can everybody see where it says GPTs right here? Can everybody see it? Let me make sure everyone can see where it says GPTs. So I know I'm not crazy. Okay. Bill says he sees it. There we go. Everyone sees it. Okay, cool. All right. So if everyone can see it, we know it's there. Okay. We're not going to say it's lying. Okay. All right. Okay. So if we go to GPTs, now what a GPT is ChatGPT is actually OpenAI's GPT. Now, people like OpenAI, but they don't like how it's all from the internet and they rather it be customized towards them. So it's a little better. So for example, people train their own like version of GPT. So the most popular ones right now, if you want to look at like they have humanizing bots, they have photorealistic. So they have their own like backend prompts they put in it. There's like crypto bots. There's like learn English bots. There's stuff that's actually really cool. There's stuff that's like personal color analysis, programming. It's really cool. But all you have to do is just search literally wholesaling. And mine obviously pops up first because why not? And it is our officially trained AI right there. Over 100 reviews. Pretty cool. We've had tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people use it. And it's pretty dang awesome. So it goes there. It shows you how to wholesale real estate. And I think it's pretty dang cool. So you go there and you just press start chat. And you could start chatting with this thing. You can even ask it like, how do I pull grip lists? How to do all this stuff right? And it can be your own wholesaling real estate coaching bot. So you can even just say this, like use voice mode. Okay.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm excited to help you get things done.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Chill, girl. Basically, let's see what voice we want here.
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up. How can I jump in and...
Hi, glad to meet you.
No.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So if there's anything you'd like me to focus on...
Hello, it's lovely to meet you. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm here to help.
It's like I'm back in London.
There. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work with you.
You don't sound excited.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about...
Hey, how's it going? I'm looking forward to working together. Let's figure out where to start.
Hey, it's great to meet you. How's your day going?
Hi there.
Excited.
Nice to meet you. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work with you.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask...
Hi there. I just want to...
He doesn't sound excited. So let's do this. Okay. All right. Can you hear me?
I can definitely hear you loud and clear. And hey, you're all set. I've got a whole bunch of info from your uploaded documents, so we're good to go. Let me know what you need help with on wholesaling real estate or creative finance, and I'm on it.
Okay. So give me a seller role play. I want you to be the seller, and I am cold calling you.
Absolutely. Let's jump into it. Well, imagine you're calling me about a property I might need to sell. So go ahead and start off the call whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hello?
Hey there. This is Rick speaking. Who am I talking to?
This is Zach. Are you interested in selling your property?
Oh, hey, Zach. Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it a little bit. The house has been on my mind, so I'm open to hearing what you have to say.
Yeah, I was just seeing if you were interested in a cash offer. Me and my partner Rick were looking to buy some properties in the area.
Oh, got it. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd definitely be open to a cash offer. Why don't you tell me a little bit about how that works on your end?
Yeah, so pretty much how it works is we just kind of want to get to know, see if this property is actually the right fit for us, right? So me and my partner were looking to buy maybe another rental property, maybe to buy a house and flip it, right? It really depends. But wanted to kind of see if this was the right fit, right? We don't buy every single property from someone that wants to sell, obviously. So what area is this in?
Yeah, that makes total sense. So this property is actually over in the Oakwood neighborhood, and it's been in the family for a bit. It's a little older, so there's a few repairs, but I'm definitely open to kind of working with someone who wants to make it easy. So yeah, I'm interested.
Okay. I mean, why are you looking to sell the property?
Yeah, absolutely. So really, it's just a matter of I've been holding on to it for a while, and it's become a bit of a hassle to manage. And honestly, I'd rather just have someone come in, make it simple for me. And if you guys are offering cash and can make it a smooth process, that sounds pretty good to me.
Awesome. Well, what's the address of the property?
Yeah, sure thing. So the address is 123 Oakwood Lane. It's right in the middle of that neighborhood, and it's a pretty decent spot. So that's the place.
Oh, is it right by the high school?
Yeah, exactly. It's just a couple of blocks down from the high school, so you're spot on. It's in a pretty convenient area, which is nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to go there. I don't know if you have any kids or anything like that went to that high school, but yeah, definitely good times back then. But it's actually a really good area for us to buy property. So this might be something we're looking to buy.
Oh, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, it's a good neighborhood. I mean, I don't have any kids that went there myself, but I know the area is nice and it's definitely a solid spot for anyone looking to invest. So, yeah, happy to hear it might be a good fit for you guys.
Awesome. So I guess my only question is, let's say we buy this property, right? Is there any type of repairs that I need to do on this thing? Like, is the roof leaking? Is there any like leaks anywhere in the house, renovations, things like that that I kind of have to look at? And obviously, I'm not worried about if the house, has any issues. I just rather know first and foremost before I get into this thing.
Yeah, totally understand. And I appreciate you just wanting to know up front. Honestly, the house is in decent shape, but it is older. So, you might want to look at things like the roof. It's not leaking, but it's definitely not brand new. And there's a few things like that, could use a bit of updating, but there's no major leaks or anything like that going on. So, just a little bit of TLC.
Okay. Well, actually, by the way, I'm actually have to go in that area to look at another property tomorrow at 12. Is it okay if I swung by after that, like 1 o'clock? Maybe this might be a property you want to buy.
Yeah, absolutely. That works for me. I'll be around. So if you want to swing by at 1 o'clock, that sounds perfect. We can walk through and you can see everything for yourself.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I'll call you tomorrow.
Absolutely. That sounds great. Looking forward to it. Just give me a ring if anything changes, but otherwise, see you tomorrow at 1.
Awesome. Okay, well, you GPT bot, let me know. Give me a feedback on how that call went. How could I improve? What did I do right? Tell me exactly how I did on this.
Absolutely. I'd love to give you some feedback. So I think you did a really solid job there. You came across super friendly, conversational, and you built a little bit of rapport by mentioning the high school and just kind of talking about the area. That was a nice touch. In terms of improvement, I think everything flowed really well. Maybe one little thing you could add is just asking a little bit more about the seller's timeline, see if they're in a hurry or if they're flexible. But overall, you did great. You got the appointment set, you got the information you needed, and it felt really natural. So nicely done.
That was amazing. Okay, I just muted it. So I left.
Glad that gave you a laugh. Honestly, you did a great
Oh my
job.
gosh.
And it's all about practice and just having these easy
Okay, I
conversations.
get it.
So
I get it.
anytime you want to do another round, just let me know.
Okay, I just muted her. But basically, did I just call AI her? Oh boy. Oh, that sounds like a real person. But basically, the point of what I'm trying to show you guys is you could train with this thing so you having an acquisitions coach is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my dang life here. But the thing about it is I purposely left conditioning off. I didn't condition the seller and I didn't ask for timeline or price. Did you notice that? I did that on purpose. So let's do this one. Okay, now I want you to be the most rude, aggressive, difficult seller possible that just you want too much for the house. Okay, whatever I say, you just want way too much for it. Give me the heat. Okay, give me the all-out engage blitz Madden 14 blitz style aggressive New Yorker. Grew up in Brooklyn. Okay, he's part Italian. Okay, and he is just aggressive. He worked in the Diamond District for 16 years, moved to Florida. Give me the heat.
All right, you got it. I'll channel my inner Brooklyn tough guy for you. So let's imagine you calling me and I'm just not having it. Go ahead and start it off and I'll bring the heat.
There we go. Hey, is this the owner of 123 Main Avenue?
Yeah, this is him. Listen, if you're one of those guys trying to lowball me on my house, let me stop you right there. I've been in a game too long and I'm telling you, I know what this place is worth. So if you're not coming with a real offer, don't waste my time, all right?
I mean, I have a real offer, but I mean, I don't even want to waste your time either. Like, are you even thinking about selling the property?
Am I thinking about selling it? Yeah, I'm thinking about it if somebody comes with the right price. But listen, buddy, I'm not letting this thing go for pennies. I know what it's worth. I know the neighborhood, and I've been around the block. So if you're serious, you better come with something real. Otherwise, I'm hanging up.
Okay, sounds good to me. I mean, if you want the most for it, I mean, I have a buddy. We can just list the property, or do you want a cash offer on this?
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Look, I don't need anybody listing it. I'm not looking for that. I want a cash offer, but I want one that actually respects what this property's worth. So if you're coming in here trying to lowball me, forget it. If you're actually serious, then we can talk.
Okay, hey, trust me, I get it. So how about this? You want to offer, you want to be fair and square, you want to be straight to the point. Let me be straight to the point. I'm a kind of an old school guy. I don't know kind of how you run, but I need to go see the house. I need to touch it. I need to look at it. I've been buying houses for like 9 years now. What's a good time for me to swing by, look at the house so I can give you an actual like handshake offer, look you in the eye, and let you know what I can be at?
All right, all right. You know what? I respect that. You're coming at me straight. So if you want to come by and actually look at it, let's say tomorrow around noon, you can see it for yourself. But I'm telling you, if you come in and you give me a fair number, we can do business. If not, don't waste either of our time. But I respect the face to face. Let's do that.
Okay, what's a fair number for you? I mean, do you have one in mind?
Well, let me put it this way. I know what the houses are down here are going for. I'm thinking something in the ballpark of 300 grand, and I'm not budging too much off that. So if you Yeah, listen, I'm thinking a fair number is going to be somewhere around 300 grand, and I know Yeah, listen, I'm not going to dance around it. I got a number.
Okay, I think my mic's picking something.
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble responding right now. Please wait a bit and try again.
Bro, get out of here. Let's refresh the screen. All right, there you go. Glitched out for a second, but that's pretty good. Voice mode.
Hi there. I just want to share.
Hello.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground.
All righty. So I want you to teach me how to close a seller virtually over the phone. Make me the best virtual closer of all time. Pretend that I just gave you $12,000, okay? And you need to teach me by the end of, in the next 10 minutes, how to become the best virtual closer of all time. Let's go.
All right, I love it. Let's dive right in. So you've handed me that hypothetical 12 grand, and let's turn you into a virtual closing superstar. First thing is when you're closing virtually, you got to build trust fast because you're not face to face, right? So the first couple of minutes, you want to really connect with that seller, find some common ground, and let them know you're a real human being who's there to help. Second, you want to have your numbers ready. Virtual closing is all about confidence. So if you've got your ARV, your repair estimates, you got everything lined up, you can walk them through it confidently and show them that you've done your homework. Third thing, you want to have a really smooth process for them to sign digitally. Let them know it's super easy and you guide them through it. You say, hey, I'm going to send you a link. We're going to go through it together and I'll answer any questions you have. And finally, always reassure them that they can reach out to you at any time. You want to be that calm, confident voice on the other end of the line. Do that and you'll be a virtual closing rock star in no time.
Okay, so walk me through it. I want to be the seller. I want you to be the best closer ever. Go through the whole process. And while you're closing me, between you and me, tell me what you're doing too. So you kind of help me out. So let's just do this. I'm going to give you some objections. I want to see how you answer them and maybe it can help me.
Absolutely. Let's do it. So let's say I'm calling you up and we're at that point where I'm ready to close you virtually. So I might say, hey, I really appreciate you talking with me. Here's what I'd love to do. I'd love to walk you through exactly how this works. I'm going to send you a simple digital agreement and I'll be right here on the phone with you as you open it up. Now, between you and me, what I'm doing here is I'm making it feel really easy for you. I'm making it feel like I'm not leaving you alone with any tech stuff, and I'm building your confidence. Now, if you throw me an objection like, well, I'm not sure I'm comfortable signing something online, I would say totally understand that. What I'll do is I'll walk you through each part of the agreement. We can go line by line, and you can ask me any questions. And remember, we're always here to make this as comfortable as possible. So that's me kind of mixing it in, explaining to you that what I'm doing is just reassuring you, making it easy, and guiding you step by step. And that's how you become a great virtual closer.
Okay, well, so I'm just kind of confused though. How would you answer the objection if someone says, well, why don't you go meet me at the house?
Yeah, absolutely. So if someone says, "Hey, why don't you just come meet me at the house?" What I do is I'd handle it like this. I'd say, I totally get that you'd feel more comfortable in person. The reason we do it this way is we can actually save both of us a lot of time, and we do this with all of our sellers. We make it super easy, and I'm going to be here on the phone with you the entire time. So it's really like I'm right there with you. We've done hundreds of deals this way, and it's super smooth. So what I'm doing there is just reassuring them that this is normal, this is standard, and that they're not losing anything by doing it virtually. And that's how you kind of handle that objection and keep it going.
Can I ask you a question really quick?
Of course. Ask me anything you want. I'm here to help.
Why would somebody spend $8,000 to learn how to be good at closing when you can literally just teach me for free and you have an IQ smarter than any human being?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I mean, the cool thing is I can share a lot of this knowledge with you and I love doing it. But sometimes people like to pay for that one-on-one coaching or just that human experience, right? But I'm here to give you everything I can for free and hopefully that helps you out. So I'm happy to be that resource for you.
There we go. Okay. Well, how do I find cash buyers? I need a dispo deals.
Absolutely. Finding cash buyers is a huge piece of the puzzle. So let me give you a couple of quick tips. One of the best ways is to go to your local real estate investor meetups or those REIA meetings, whether they're in person or online. You can network with other investors and you'll find cash buyers there pretty easily. Another great method is to check the public records for recent cash transactions. You can see who's been buying properties for cash in your area and reach out to those folks directly. And of course, you can leverage social media groups, Facebook groups, online forums, and even using a good CRM like we talked about earlier to keep track of those buyers. So a mix of networking, checking those records, and a little bit of online hustle, and you'll have a solid cash buyers list in no time.
Let's go. Awesome. So guys, I'm telling you right now, what is the point? Oh, it's using 4.0. Let's edit the GPT. Nope, can't show that. Let's edit this GPT. Why is it using, it's on 4.0. Hold on. Let me edit it really quick. I can actually make it only use 5. Edit GPT. So recommended model 5. There we go. There we go. It needs to use 5. Okay, it's updating it right now. All righty. There we go. All right. Awesome. So FYI, look at this too. Because I know people sell these coaching like programs are like, oh, we'll give you the software with AI to tell you how good you are at closing. So we just do this, use voice mode. Okay, I need you to shut your mouth. I'm going to call a seller. Do not interrupt me. Just listen to my call.
Absolutely. I'll stay quiet and just listen in while you make your call. Feel free to handle the conversation with the seller and I won't interrupt at all.
Perfect. Hey, Mr. Seller, is this John? Hey, John. Hey, just wanted to know exactly when you want to offer on your deal.
You're doing great. I'm just...
Girl, you got to be quiet right now. I'm trying to... Oh, you're done. You're done. You're done. Mute. I'm putting your butt on mute. Okay? You listen and watch me close, and you tell me if I did good or not. Do not interrupt it. I'm trying to close deals. Okay? Thank you. All right.
You got it.
No, she's going to interrupt me. She's going to interrupt me. I put her on mute. You guys can probably hear it, though, so I got to undo it. She is giving me... She's talking back. Not going good. I'll tell what was the person's name? Ember. I will change your voice to someone else that cares, okay, about my success in wholesaling. But basically what you can do is, this is really probably my favorite thing you can do, is you can live cold call, just mute the GPT, let it listen to you, and then say, hey, how did I do? And it'll tell you exactly how you did. It's so crazy. So the AI is a coach now. It will literally coach you how to be good at acquisitions. It will coach you on everything about wholesaling real estate. So when all these people say, oh, you don't get that one-on-one service, dude, this ChatGPT literally does everything. Okay. It's crazy. It's insane. So the GPT-5 is awesome. You can literally, I mean, go out here again. Go out here and teach me how to get my first deal in the next 15 days.
Absolutely. Let's get you geared up to land your first wholesaling deal in the next 15 days. Here's how we'll break it down based on what Rick and Mac teach. First off, everything starts with marketing. That's your number one priority.
Hey.
Because
Okay. I get it. Give me the top 5 funniest Rick Ginn quotes he's ever said on a live stream.
All right, let's have a little fun with Rick Ginn's humor. So here are 5 funny gems he's dropped on live streams. Once said, look, if you can survive a Thanksgiving dinner with your in-laws, you can survive cold calling any seller. It's basically the same conversation skills.
I keep interrupting it. Oh, it lost connection. Give me the funniest thing Rick Ginn has ever said on a live stream.
Well, I didn't spot a specific line that's labeled as the absolute funniest thing Rick Ginn has ever said on a live stream in the documents we have. But from the snippets, I can tell you that Rick does have a playful way of explaining things. For example, he often uses funny analogies, like when he compares marketing and wholesaling to hunting for a certain type of bird in the right environment, or when he jokes about how everyone nowadays calls themselves a motivated seller, as if it's lost all meaning. If you have a specific moment or type of joke in mind, let me know and I can look a bit deeper.
Okay. What's the meanest thing Zach has ever said about a wholesaling coach?
Well, from what I've seen in the documents, Zach and Rick.
I'm not going to say it. We're not going to go there. But basically, you can ask it. It's literally heard every single word I've ever spoken in existence. So you can go out here. But guys, this bot is absolutely insane, and it has the voice mode. GPT-5, it will answer you back like a natural conversation. So if anybody in here is bad at closing or they want to practice, this thing will do it for thousands of hours. So there's no question if you can't train the sword on how to get good at this. So the new stuff now, the brand new things that are new is just go and train with the GPT bot. I just inputted a bunch of training stuff last night on this, so you can get even better talk. So the personal one-on-one coaching's there. The voice talking in chat's right there. Like guys, when I said wholesaling coaching's dead and AI will be the final nail in that coffin, guys, my free wholesaling course is amazing. This thing is even crazier because every spoken word, okay? And it is absolutely free to use. So literally, again, let me say it one last time. Just go to GPT, search wholesaling. And it's right here on the top. And you can go use it and get really good. It'll teach you absolutely for free. That's how you do it. That's why it's like saying, Jarvis, find me a wholesale deal. You can do it right here. Just say this. Find me a wholesaling deal. I live in Evansville, Indiana.
Absolutely. To find a wholesaling deal in Evansville, Indiana, we need to focus on the core wholesaling strategy that Rick and Zach teach. The first step is always to get a good list of motivated sellers, people who need to sell rather than just want to sell.
Okay, we get the point, right? So pretty dang cool. Now, probably next year we can clone my voice and Rick's voice, and then it's going to be absolutely crazy. Also, by the way, I don't know if I ever mentioned this. Maybe I did not. But the biggest wholesaling event of the year is happening. Remember, August 14th, X Leads version 3 is dropping. Okay. So August 14th, 5 p.m. on this YouTube channel, the X Leads version 3 is popping off. So just letting you know, the biggest, craziest, most insane moment of the year in wholesaling is happening August 14th. It's free to attend. All I'm doing is just sharing with you the brand new version of X Leads. We have some insane bangers going there. There's about 3 or 4 things I'm not going to say. If you're somebody who I've told, comment below if you think it's crazy or not. But it's absolutely going to be one of these like precipices moments where we're like, wow, like it's going to be part of wholesaling history forever, because we're about to unleash something no other wholesaling software has done. And I actually said this on Instagram the other day, but it is going to be and so Luca says it's crazy. Like I actually gave Luca I gave him actually beta access to this thing, and he ain't just hyping it up. I'm just telling you right now, he's been using it. It's been great. But the one thing I will let you know, it's going to be all out wholesaling coaching war. And I'm not joking. I want everyone to understand when I say this. It is going to be all out wholesaling coaching influencer war. Like influencer war starts August 14th at 5:00. Not every single one. Most wholesaling coaches are going to be at absolute war with me because of what's about to happen. And they're all going to go on the craziest campaign. I'm calling it now. They're going to be at my necks for what is about to drop. Because you know why? Because they can't do the same thing. So because they can't copy what I'm about to do, they're going to say, well, they're going to have a little coaching meeting, and they're going to say, we have to discredit Zach this weekend, because we don't, like, it's over for us. We can't sell any more coaching programs. We can't make any more affiliate income. And I'm telling you right now, and I know some wholesaling coaches are watching me. All love. If you're watching this and you're a wholesaling coach, I'm going to give you your last option watching this, because I know these influencers love watching my stuff, copying my stuff. Your last chance to get an X Leads affiliate is going to be August 14th at 12 p.m. If you do not reach out to me via email, so my email again is going to be support@flipthework.com. If you do not email that, and if you do not DM me on Instagram, I will not let you get an X Leads affiliate. The reason why is because you will not be able to shill out and sell some stupid wholesaling real estate software after this. You know why? Let me tell you the truth. Because no one's going to be signing up for any other software after this version 3 launch. Or they're going to have to use X Leads for anything they ever want to do ever again. So and everyone thinks, oh, what are you talking about, Zach? Guys, there are wholesaling coaches at the end of this, their affiliates are going to go down by 50 to 70%. Luca, comment below. Do you think there's going to be wholesaling influencers or affiliates are going to go down by at least 70%? Yes or no? Guarantee it's going to happen. Okay? And I'm not going to say why. Well, it's because X Leads is so amazing, but this is how insane it is. So I'm calling the shots before it happens. This is going to happen. All these wholesaling coaches, basically their affiliates are going to go down by 60, 70%. And they're going to say, oh my gosh, all my income's going down. I need to say, so Luca agrees. So he knows exactly what's happening. They're all going to say, I need to say Zach is like, Zach like attacks baby puppies, right? He's terrible, right? He goes and kidnaps puppies from people's houses. They're going to say something stupid. I already know what's going to happen. Okay. They don't say it. Lucas says he doesn't think he knows. See, he knows exactly what it is. I ain't going to tell anyone, right? But all I'm saying is it's going to be disgusting. And so, not trying to hype it up, but I'm just telling you right now, think of everyone's wholesaling, like coaching like their affiliates for all these wholesaling softwares. They're literally going to go down 70% in the next month. So I'm going to let all these wholesaling coaches know you can DM me, reach out to me, and I will let you have an X Leads affiliate code. But outside of that, when it happens and you go cry to me, oh, and here's the best part. The best part is X Leads. What are you talking about? I don't know what X Leads is. Oh, isn't that dumb software? They're going to pretend it's not real because it's going to be so crazy what's about to drop. It is insane. I'm ready to go. I'm hyped up. I'm pumped up. So, hey, if you don't want to lose 7% of your affiliate income, go reach out to me because everyone's about to cancel. We're going to have more cancellations for other softwares to join ours on Thursday than ever. And it's going to be mayhem. And I'm ready for all these whole, like, I believe in a week, I'm probably going to have 5 exposed videos about me, because they have to say Zach kidnaps puppies from the Humane Society and throws them over a bridge, because that they have to say, that's the only way you're going to stop me. You're just going to have to like AI a video of me like punching old people. I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to have to do something like drastic. They're going to do something crazy and fake to stop me, because it's that insane. So I'm pumped up. I'm ready to go. X-Leads version 3, Thursday, 5 o'clock. Do not want to miss it. I promise you. It is going to be, it's going to change the whole game. I'm literally calling it game changer. It's going to change the game. And yeah, I know their hosting software, everyone wants to update their stuff. So yeah, that's it. The affiliate thing, what I'm talking about, Peter, is these wholesaling coaches, they say, hey, click my link below on my affiliate link to go sign up for this software. Everyone's going to be, no one's going to click on that software. They're all just going to go to xleads.com and sign up. And a lot of people are like, what do you mean? That's not going to happen. Bro, when I'm about to launch, what's going to happen? I don't sell, like, here's what, I don't run ads. It's all word of mouth. The word of mouth in every wholesaling live stream and video is just going to, it's going to go wild. But I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to let I'm going to let my actions speak for myself. So that's what I'm saying. They have an opportunity to promote X-Leads before the launch. After the launch, you can't be like, oh my gosh, I didn't believe you were actually going to do it, Zach. Because I always get calls like that. I can't believe you're going to do it. I can't believe you actually did that. I said you couldn't do it and you did it. I've been like, people have been saying this to me my whole dang life. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So if you want to check it out, X-Leads version 3, 5 o'clock. There's a guaranteed price change. Sorry to say, but there is a guaranteed price change. So if you want to lock in your price, go to xleads.com right now. Don't cry to me. Okay. When the price change, it's not if, but when the price changes, don't tell me, oh, I didn't know, or I didn't know it was going to be this good. I literally just told you. So xleads.com, make sure you get it now, lock it in before guaranteed price change. And I'm just saying, I'm ready to go. So the next time you see me live, we're going to do a video tomorrow. Next time you see my face live, it is going to be me and Rick going out here and just sharing exactly the greatest. This is so pumped. This is going to be one of the greatest reveals ever. So I'm really pumped up. The thing about it is, like, last version, we launched free unlimited skip tracing and our CRM dialer. Like, people have already done that. What we're about to do, nobody else has ever done, because nobody else has the courage to actually go out here and make changes and actually improve the wholesaling industry. Me and Rick actually have a software now where we're actually able to do that, and we're ready to go. And it's gonna be fun. So the ride's just starting. I'm pumped up. I'm ready. I can't wait to see these videos about, oh, Zach's terrible. Don't get X-Leads. It's terrible. Not because it's so good, but I can't wait. I love seeing the fear in a coach's eyes when they figured out that they can't make any more money on wholesaling coaching anymore and their affiliates, because X-Leads literally checkmate. That's all I could say. Thursday is gonna be checkmate. I'm excited. I got the whole game in check right now. That'll be checkmate Thursday. I'm pumped up. So, guys, if you want to learn wholesaling real estate for free, go to freewholesaling.com. It's right here. And we're about to make some updates to the course. It's really cool. X-Leads is going to have a massive update. So new website, like everything completely changed on Thursday. So get ready for that. That's going to be insane. But yeah, I'm pumped up. So I'm ready to go. So if you're ready to go to xleads.com, sign up. We'll get it going. On top of that too, we are going. So the live stream is going to be live stream is going to be Thursday. We're ready to go in there. Tomorrow we're going to release a video on both of our channels. We should be good on there. But guys, do me a favor. All right, please just do me a favor. Go to freewholesaling.com and just make sure that you click on the GPT bot and actually start playing on that ChatGPT. Everyone's skills are going to go up doing it. You're going to learn a ton. And just first and foremost, guys, just know, and I know I'm pushing the software and I'm telling you guys how amazing it is, because it is, but I will let you know this too. A software is not going to be the reason you're going to become a millionaire or not. Now, after you get your first couple deals, you should get X leads, but it's not going to be the thing that's going to be like, oh my gosh, now you can't become successful. Don't ever feel like that. It's a tool, but this tool is about to get crazy. That's all I can say. So guys, check it out, xleads.com. I will see everybody Thursday for the massive launch, and we'll see you soon.